What's that? You hear that beeping? It's Cast Iron Andy here, and we've got a treat for you today. Let's see what we got. We're going cast iron today, baby. Well, here we are back in the cast iron kitchen. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna build a delicious blackberry cobbler. And let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not my mother's recipe. It's not even my grandmother's recipe. This came from a website somewhere in the Northwest. You may have heard of it because it's named after the trees. Pinterest? I don't know. But we're gonna figure it out today. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna put some sugar in. I've already got melted butter. We're gonna mix the sugar up with the melted butter. I'm gonna throw that cup of flour on there. Get that all mixed up. I'm gonna turn away and just clean that off. Here we go. All right. Earlier today we were in the test kitchen, and my lovely assistant brought something to my attention that I'm going to share with you now. You ever see these and you like try to rip them and they don't rip, and then you go to cut them, and if you follow me over here to the knife block, you go to cut them and you're like, okay, how do I need to cut it? But you know what? We are not going to be getting back into this can of berries, or this jar, this package of berries. So just cut right there. Just make your life easy, because that's how we do it in the cast iron kitchen. Here we go, second one. Now we're going to mix those up, and in a few minutes we'll be over at the stove. Oh, is that on? Oh, okay. So here we're back, and what we're going to do is we've got our berries. We've got a nice mixture here of some flour and some sugar and some sweet southern blackberries. So now all we do is we put it in our prepared pan. And let me just take a minute here to tell you, this is a Lodge cast iron skillet, 12-inch. As you're gonna see if you subscribe to my channel, this is what I use for everything. One pan usually does it all. I do have a backup one. I like to call this my training pan. So, and because I'm teaching it how to work. But so right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the berries into the pre-prepared pan. I've already got a pie crust on the bottom, so we're going to go ahead and just spoon out this crumbly, nice goodness here. Now we're back. What I've done is I removed the contents of this pot and put it into my pan. Pot to pan. Okay, so rubber baby bubber. Okay.
You want me to stop recording now?
Yeah, so here we go. What we've done is we've taken the berries out of the pot and put them into the pan. The next step is to create a really nice syrup. We're simply going to do that by adding a little water, and we're just going to sprinkle that over our berries. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the top on our, I forgot what it was. What are we making here today? It's not a pie, it's a cobbler. It's a cobbler. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the top on the cobbler. So all we're going to do is we're just going to put it right on here, and we're going to seal it up. I'm crying over here. I wish you could just feel this. The blanket of dough on top of the berries will take you to another place. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put some butter on top of the crust. And what I've done is I've just cubed it up, and we're just going to spread it around. All right, so after we've got the butter nicely placed, next step is to just sprinkle a little sugar. Ooh, sugar. So what we've done here is we've covered our cobbler with tons and tons of sugar, 3/4 of a cup to be exact. So now the next thing to do is to place a few gingerly placed cuts in the top of this cobbler. So here's how we're going to go ahead and do that now. Gingerly placed slices. It's time to place it in an oven. We're going to put it in for 375 for 45 minutes. You're back at Andy's Cast Iron Kitchen, and it's time to see what we made. Hey, Robin! Is the pie? Is it ready? Is it ready? Ah! Let's check and see. Ooh, look at that. Molten goodness. Let's see if we can get that out of there. 37 pounds of frothing, hot blackberry goodness. Thanks for joining me. It's going to be great. Don't it just make you want to slap your mama?